Maybe that's unnecessary. Oh, this isn't where the... I already missed the mushroom. Okay. Well, whatever. Oh, wait, I could have saved and quit? Oh, well. Hopefully, after the reset, everything's fine. This tune always reminded me of Obladi by the Beatles. I hate how it flashes. Anyway. So, yes, tonight I'm going to play Super Mario 2. Super Mario 2 Bros? Mario Madness? Is that the title? Super Mario 2 Bros? Or is it Super Mario Bros 2? It just says Super Mario 2, 1988. I'm not playing this one. I'm not playing the Japanese version. But, oh, and there's these Type A versus Type B. It's always weird. So, I prefer this, where you jump with the B button down here, and then dash with this one. In Lizard, I made it like A, B, B, A, so that you could have your thumb in any of the 4 diagonal orientations and touch both. And you could have either order you want. So if you wanted BA or jump run, Lizard doesn't have a run button, but if you wanted it that way, you could adjust your thumb higher or lower, and you could have the other angle. But this, it just lets you configure one button, which is really funny to me. And the really funny thing to me is that the design of the Super Nintendo, this acts like the NES A button, and this acts like the NES B button. So it's like A, B. It's like Type A is canonical in the hardware design. Like if you plug a Super Nintendo controller into an NES, this is button A, this is button B, despite them being labeled B and Y. And then these two buttons, X and A and L and R, they come in an extra report off the end, which you can read on an NES if you plug a Super Nintendo controller into it, which is fun. There are homebrew that pay attention to it. But sometimes I play NES games with a Super Nintendo controller just because I like the feel of it better than an NES one. So anyway, before I get started, I have been growing Carolina Reaper peppers, and here is one of them, which is nice and red and ripe and ready. So, in a moment I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to play Super Mario Brothers 2. I also have on hand a nice glass of milk. That's an emergency or for when I feel like the challenge is over. I also just have a drink of kind of watered down cola, which is kind of my standard drink. I also have some Cuban rum. This is Havana Club. It's kind of my favorite rum. That's just to keep me warm. And in the freezer, I have a bowl of ice cream scooped and ready for after. And I've got this bucket in case there is, some sort of disaster. So that's my plan. Yeah, I think actually capsaicin, the chemical in hot peppers that gives you the sensation of heat, I believe it's alcohol soluble. It is not water soluble. So alcohol might actually be one of the things that helps get it out of the mouth more than other things. I think it's also fat soluble, which is why people use milk or ice cream. Water tends not to do much to it. So drinking water for hot pepper burn doesn't tend to relieve it. But that's also kind of the plan. Well, yeah, I kind of want to spread it around, though. Anyway, so that's That's my plan for this evening. And it will commence very soon. Also, hello, Gross Goodwill. I don't know if I said hi. So, I've kind of been training. I've been eating habanero peppers now and then. I bought like a little pack of them. I pickled them, and I've just kind of been eating one every once in a while. I got through those, and I got pretty tolerant to that by the end. This is a lot hotter than a habanero, but a habanero is like the hottest thing you can buy in a supermarket, I think. This is the literal hottest pepper. I mean, like there are supposed peppers that are hotter. Like the same guy that developed this strain of pepper has developed like Pepper X, and he sells like hot sauce made from it, but it's not, I guess it's not stable. He can't really sell crops to other people. Like it's not a thing that everybody has. It's just kind of his experimental thing. This is stable, and I bought seeds from Ed Curry, Ed Puckerbutt, as his company's called Puckerbutt. So sometimes he calls himself Ed Puckerbutt. But he'll sell seeds and mail them to you in a little packet, and that's what I did. I got some seeds, and last year, around February or March, I think it was early March, I started trying to grow them. I had a really slow start. I had some bad soil I was trying to germinate the seeds in, and it didn't work out. And I lost one after another. They just died off. In the end, I figured out the soil with my last couple of seedlings, and quickly replaced the soil, and they took root, and they did well. So they grew the rest of the summer, but they'd had a late start. It took me like 2 months to get to like a sprouting point. And so by the time fall came, it had just started to grow one pepper, and I had to bring it inside because it was getting too cold outside. So I had it inside all winter. It grew the one pepper, and then none after, and I just kept it by the patio door all winter long. Actually, I should probably link. So I kept like a Twitter and Mastodon kind of record of my hot pepper adventures. But so yeah, like I grew these two plants all winter long. They were alive, but they weren't making peppers. They were making flowers, but the flowers had no pollen. It was really interesting, or at least I thought it was interesting. Anyway, so yeah, their first year I had one pepper. I made some chili with it, and I saved some seeds. This year, here, let me. The pepper isn't unstable, just the people that eat the Pepper X. Anyhow, so that's sort of my more recent thread. But so yeah, all winter they were growing flowers, but the flowers had no pollen. Like every once in a while one would have pollen. And I was always kind of like trying to use a paintbrush to spread that pollen around and get them fertilized. Around like February, it was starting to make more and more flowers with pollen, and it started growing peppers every once in a while. So I've had a couple since, but not many. And then now that it's summer, I've taken them outside, and they've just started to grow and grow and grow. So now I've got like 20 peppers growing on those two plants, and they are coming. So I'm going to have a lot of these. So this one, so I forget where I got this image. I think it was from like a free, what's the word? Free use images site. But so this is a picture of like some Carolina Reapers. They're not my Carolina Reapers. I don't have that many yet. But traditionally they have like a long tail. These ones have not been developing tails like that in general. They look kind of like a wrinkly, very red habanero. That's kind of the look they have, like a habanero, but more wrinkled. Hi there, Bogus Meat Factory and Sakura. To humor, yes. To humor. So, yeah, the first plant to produce peppers, they all tend to look like this so far. The first few were kind of small. I think because like they started growing in the winter, there wasn't as much light. They just didn't grow that big. Like after they bud, they take about 6 weeks to go from just starting, like from a flower, getting fertilized, and just starting to the middle of the flower starts to kind of, a green little bulb grows out of it. And then eventually it grows into this after about 6 weeks. And it's funny how fast it turns red. Like it's like green all the way up until the last week, and then it takes like 3 days to turn from green to red. Fire flower, yeah, kind of. So these ones don't have tails. The second, so there's 2 plants in this one pot. There might be a picture of them in that thread. Maybe I'll link it again just because Bogus Meat Factory and some raiders just came in. But the second plant had not produced any peppers yet, so there's 2 plants in the one pot, but it has finally started, and all of its peppers have like the tail, the classic tail. So it's kind of interesting. Like you can see that they have different genetics, the 2 plants. They're from the same pack of seeds that I got from Ed Curry, but yeah, but they look a little different. So I'm curious how those will grow. And also, so I don't like how big my plants have gotten. I don't want to bring them in. It was a hassle to have them by the patio door for like all winter, going in and out. They're in the way. But you know. So I took one of the seeds from that first pepper that grew last year. I took all of the seeds from that pepper, but I've been trying to grow them. Out of 8 seeds that I got from that pepper, 2 of them have managed to survive. So I've got a smaller plant, and it's going to be, I'm going to let this one die off in the winter, and then I'll grow a smaller plant in a smaller pot from now on, maybe. Or maybe I'll just start growing lots and lots of reaper plants. I don't know. I gave the other seedling that survived to my uncle, and he's been growing it in his backyard. He's not very tolerant of hot, spicy peppers, so I don't know what he's going to do with it. But I'm curious. Also, hi there, Kakalakola and Piece of Pizza. Peter Allen or Apeter Allen. I'm not sure which way to parse that. The capitalization says Apeter Allen. I'm going to go with that. Good luck to me in my beehole. Yeah, I'm sure I'll feel it tomorrow. Anyway, so that's the story of my Carolina Reapers. The plants are finally doing well, and they're making lots of peppers. So this is kind of like, there was one that looked like it was ready that I was going to eat, but then a bird poked it and it started to rot. So I didn't eat that one. So I was waiting for this one. This is kind of, I don't know, this is about the 6th pepper produced. So like there were 3 that grew in the winter, but they were kind of small. So instead of like doing this with them, because they were so small, I didn't want to do it. I just cut them up and put them in chili, and they were delicious. Anyway, oh yeah, the outside of the chili pepper has no heat at all. Like there's nothing. There's no heat whatsoever on the outside. The inside, every part of the inside. People talk about heat being concentrated in the placenta. That's true for some peppers. These don't even really have a placenta. Like the seeds barely have anything on them. They have maybe a very slight coating. But the heat is kind of throughout the entire flesh underneath the skin. The skin has nothing, but everything underneath does. So, yeah, my drool probably will. Anyway, I guess it's about time to start. So, yeah, well, That's what they call it, like a placental matter around the seeds. It's kind of a yeah, it's good. It comes out the other end. Yes, that is true. Anyway, I guess here goes. So there's the stem. Oh, it's already very hot. Oh. Okay. I imagine I'm gonna have hiccups for a while. Well, that's immediate. All right. And of course, I'm going to play as Luigi. Oh, man. Wow. Ow. Okay, I'm going to sip water. Ow. This is... Wow. Ooh. Ooh. It hurts. Oh. Okay, I'm allowing the milk. Ow. No, it still hurts after the milk. Whew. Wow. It's... oh. It is really hard to play the game. Oh, man. Whew. All right. A little hard. Hang on a second. Oh, ride the snake. I will try to ride a snake. Okay, okay. Oh. That was definitely far beyond the one chip challenge I did a while ago. Booger Man stream. Yeah, with one chip challenge, I had hiccups for a while. Oh man. It's coming down a little bit. This one, not really. Pain hasn't subsided that much. That milk's not gonna last much longer. Alright. Well. Oh. Alright. One level down. Sorry, put my milk glass down on my whiskey glass. Or rum glass, rather. Ugh. Oh, man. I'm probably going to go to the ice cream after the milk is finished. Got a yellow magic carpet here. What's his name? Pigeon? Pidgeotto? Oh. So painful. Alright, that's all the milk. It's funny how there are cherries in the dream world. And you can collect them, but then there's cherries in the real world. Hang on a second, I need the ice cream. So, this is cheap Neapolitan ice cream, $5 for a gallon tub. It does not taste like, you know, regular brand name ice cream, but it's a taste I kind of like. And I'm sort of nostalgic for it. My grandma used to have it in her freezer all the time. So, I like it. My mom looks down on it. Oh. Oh. Mm. Oh. Mm. Nice thing about Mario 2, there's no time limits. You just kind of take in the world. Oh, I need a key. Mm-hmm. Mm. Ah. Okay. The pain's getting a lot more tolerable. Ooh. Oh. Guy's always tricky. Alright. Oh. I was looking for this. But I forget where the mushroom is. It might be behind that wall. Oh, no, it's down here. I always thought... I don't know if the brand is familiar outside of Canada, but there's... Oh wait, Hostess? Am I thinking Hostess? But... there were potato chip ads in the 80s, early 90s. I think it was Hostess. There's Hostess in USA, I think. Hostess chips, the Munchies characters, which were like... I always thought these characters... What are they called? Ninja? I thought they looked like the Hostess Munchies. Just a purple version. Oh, man. So, whenever I find... Oh no. Oh no. Whenever I find... That's not what I wanted. Oh no! Good night, Bogus Meat Factory. Anyway, whenever I find potion, I always assume there's going to be an associated mushroom. I don't think there always is. And I remember as a kid, often my search for a mushroom ended with frustration. Yeah, Hostess makes like Twinkies. I don't know if it's the same Hostess. Maybe it wasn't Hostess. Maybe it was a different brand. I don't know. The Munchies. There should be... I'm sure if you look up Munchies chip ad, you could find it. But I just thought... always thought Ninja looked like them. So in the... in the Game Boy Advance version of this, you could actually steal Birdo's bow and throw it. It didn't do anything, but it was just fun because you could take it. Pick it up off her head, which I always thought was really funny. Ooh. So, the flavor of Carolina Reaper, it's similar to a habanero, but also different. I think it tastes much better than a habanero. I don't really like the flavor of habaneros, but I actually like the flavor of the Reaper. It is kind of nice tasting, and they're actually like an excellent addition to a chili. So like one of these is good for a spicy chili. And it's always disappointing when you get the Dream Star and you can't collect it. Oh, the fish. I don't know how to describe it. It's sort of richer. Maybe it's... Oh, there's another star. Maybe it's sort of, I don't know, like a little bit of jalapeno flavor mixed with habanero flavor. I don't know what it is I don't like about habanero specifically, but there's kind of a... I don't know, there's a taste to it that doesn't work for me. BBC's Muzzy? What's Muzzy? Hi there, Jan Montan. How's it going? I'm into the ice cream. I'm still a bit burning, but it isn't intensely painful anymore. So it's funny how, like, this one, I don't feel like using the warps today, but this pot with the warp inside it is like one of the few pots you can't go down. Oh, do I go down or up? I think I have to go up first, don't I? If I recall. Muzzy's an educational cartoon. I don't even need to do this. I can just jump up there because I'm Luigi, the best Mario brother. Hi there, Enigma Wave. How's it going? Sorry if I've missed anybody. It's been a painful ride so far. Oh. Let's go. Let's go. Down, 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 down. Oh no. Maybe I'll drop it. I always liked that you could use the weapon as a key. This game really did have some great mechanics. Oh no! Oh no. Hang on, I wanna blow my nose again. Sorry, I should have been muting that. Decisions were made. I mean, I've been working toward this a long time. Taking care of that pepper plant for a year and a half. Oh, had to carry it through. I don't think I'd ever do it again. Well, you know what? Who am I kidding? I would do it again, but not for a while. Not for a long while, I don't think. But honestly, like they're good tasting pepper. Oh yeah. Ooh. I fell into the safe spot. Okay. So, even if you don't have to eat the whole one, that's like probably not a useful, long-term useful way for the peppers. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'll probably dry a lot of them and try and grind them and make like a little pepper shaker, because that would allow me to put like fine amounts onto some food, and I think they'd work really well that way. Because I do like the flavor of them, and it's really nice because I do like hot things, not as hot as eating the whole thing at once like I'm doing right now, but I do like hot peppers, and a lot of the really hot ones like stuff that is like scorpion pepper flavored. I do not like the taste of scorpion peppers. Habanero. Sorry, it's really easy to fall into the you want to say it like jalapeno, but it's habanero. Yeah, they just don't have a good flavor, and they're kind of like the hottest common one. Oh, what am I doing? I need to catch a bomb. But if you use like slices of them instead of the whole thing, or, you know, just reasonable amounts at once. So I'm thinking a dried powder would be good. Or you put one in a whole pot of chili. Like, it's actually a really great pepper. So yeah, I'll probably freeze some. I'll probably foist some off on friends who might want to do something silly like this with them. I don't know. I'll probably dry some whole just to have around for fun. But I imagine dried powder. That probably seems like the most useful way to do it. So to do like a short jump. Oh. I always thought Mauser was super cool with these shades. I remember seeing like a comic, or maybe it was cards or something, collectible cards. One of them had Mauser on it. There we go. Oh. Oh. Oh, I have another coin. All right. Starting to feel a bit more normal. Still hurts, but not so bad. I wasn't sure how bad it would be, because, like, I don't know. Oh, I can ride a snake. Here, I am riding the snake. In this game, it's not such a bad idea. In Getting Over It, there's a sign that says do not ride the snake. I recommend doing it at least once. If you play that game. Or not. I mean, the sign says not to. I can't tell you what to do, but I like doing things. It's a thing you can do, so I had fun doing it. I won't. Maybe some of you already know what it does, but this always bothered me. The bottom of this seems bombable, but you can't bring a bomb down here. Ooh. Oh, man. Yeah, ice cream is definitely helpful here. And it's funny that it's like buried shells? A shelled plant? Like, what is this supposed to be? It's funny that it goes into the quicksand. I don't know. It's kind of goofy. It's so interesting that they, like, made this game in collaboration with, like, a TV station, I think? But they really liked it. And they just felt like... And that TV show didn't exist outside of Japan, so they thought, what if it was a Mario game? And sold it to the West? That way. And then, you know, it was a super big hit, but because of that, they also sold it back to Japan again, and they had Super Mario USA, which was this game, rather than the original Doki Doki Panic. But I think it's funny when there's instances like that where like how Final Fantasy IV the head of Squaresoft at the time felt that Western audiences hated Japanese RPGs because they're too hard. So they tried to make it easier, and they tried to simplify some things about it, and they released that as Final Fantasy II. But then, so that was what we got as Final Fantasy II. It was the simplified Final Fantasy IV. But then they sold Final Fantasy IV Easy Type in Japan, and it was, from what I understand, that was pretty successful there too. So I think they learned that like Japanese audiences also liked easier RPGs. I don't know. And that was kind of like my first big RPG. Like it kind of got me started on the genre, and it was my favorite kind of game for a long time. Oh, I think I can go under that quicksand to the left, but I think it's a warp, so I don't really want to warp. I just want to play the game. What did I just hit? That was odd. Oh. Oh. The pain's kind of slowly moving lower and lower in my body. Oh, nice. Went up. What do we got over here? Is there a mushroom at least? I hope there's a mushroom. There it is. Ooh. An American Mystique? Yeah, maybe. I mean... yeah. I mean, like, there's always the appeal of the foreign thing. I imagine a lot of the ways that I don't know, Japanese culture and games and things appeal to the Western way as slightly exotic. Also works both ways. These plants... I have some weird memory of like a commercial or a thing about like a preview of Mario 3. But it's hard to describe what I think it looked like. And it's something that it was never in the game. Like for years and years I was looking for it in that game. And it did involve kind of a setup with plants that spit fire like that. But it wasn't this game either. And I'm not sure if it was like a false memory, if it was a different game, or what? What am I doing here? The pain in my gut is distracting. It really is. I'll just knock these guys out now. So it's just funny, like, the screenshots on the back of the box don't match the game. Oh, I started reading chat. I actually had a good meal before I started, so that it wouldn't be like an empty stomach, but oh yeah, I really feel it in my stomach now. Had some oatmeal. I like steel cut oatmeal. I like that kind of texture it has. And I had some sauteed mushrooms. That was kind of my dinner. Now I've had some ice cream and milk. Underwater lava plants. Yeah, like it could have been beta footage, though I haven't seen anything that looked like... And the memory's also faded by now, but like for years I was trying to find that spot. I don't know if I saw it on a TV show or what. And yeah, like TCRF has a big article on like beta versions of Mario 3, but I didn't really... I've never recognized it in something like that. So I don't know. It could exist, it might not. There are times where I've like remembered something that doesn't exist. That happens too. Sometimes our brain just makes something up and we think it's real. For a long time, I thought Sting had done a version of I'll Be Watching You where he changed the lyrics to I'll Be Stalking You for like one verse for some reason, but I can't find any evidence that this ever happened. And I don't know why I think it happened. It's like I imagined it. I don't know. Or Thor 3. When that movie came out, someone made a comment about it was like Thor and the Valkyrie in a bar, and I think Thor hits on the Valkyrie, and the Valkyrie's like, I like women, and he says, I do too, and I don't know, it's sort of just... I forget how the comic went, but it was just sort of a wholesome support of lesbians or something to that effect. And for some reason, like, my brain just like turned it into a scene from the movie, and I thought it was actually in the movie. And it was really weird, like, later, like, trying to find that scene. I'm like, wait, where's that scene? I thought this was in the movie. And I find that comic, and I'm like, I don't remember a comic. I don't know. Oh, what am I doing with this birdo? Oh. You can duck under the egg, but if they hit the wall, they bounce back. Like when they're falling off the screen, they can still hit you. Like those falling eggs, those can hit you. So you can duck them. Oh, that's what you're saying. You can't duck it? I guess not. Maybe you can if you're small, I forget. I feel like you can. Maybe only if you're small. Maybe I could... I'll grab one of these, and then I'll risk it for science. No, wait, how do I test it? How do I test it without dying? Happy Days. Oh yeah. Wait, how was the Weezer Buddy Holly movie or Buddy Holly video made? Didn't they just like make their own set that looked like it or something, or? I forget what the details of that video were. I went through my Windows 95 CD-ROM a while ago, and like I had remembered Weezer being on there, even, like I had forgotten, but like it was familiar. But there's all this Edie Brickell Good Times, Bad Times song. I didn't remember it at all. Like, I didn't remember the song even, like or who Edie Brickle was. I'd never heard of it. Or I thought I'd never heard of it. I'm like, did I never... I feel like I would have seen that when I had Windows 95 and it was new and I was checking out the CD and... But I'd like completely erased it from my mind. It's a good song too. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I see. You can ride these guys if you're not Luigi. Yeah. That's cool. Ah, is there a... There must be a potion in here, but which one? The guessing game with the potions and... Look at that doorway there. I like that in the background. Oh, man. Sorry, it does still hurt. It just sort of slowly moves lower. So, like, my mouth is pretty okay. And my throat... It like, burns all the way down. Like, hits you all over the mouth, the tongue, the throat. And you feel it all the way down into the stomach. It's a powerful pepper. Okay, so they took the details of that episode and edited a bunch of stuff. But did they build like a similar stage so that they could kind of combine footage of that with it or something? Luigi can't dunk out of an egg. This is an interesting phenomenon. In Mario World, I think you're shorter. If you duck, like when you duck when you're small, you're like super low profile. I don't know if that applies in Mario 2 as well. I'm gonna turn around. Absolutely. Okay, do I want left or right? Last time it was right. This time... Actually, this I think you can go either way, if I recall. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny though, because like I think if someone were to do it today, it'd probably be cheaper not to build the equivalent set. And you could probably use more advanced editing tools to superimpose than they had then. Whereas at that time it'd be cheaper to build as much as you can that looks the same so they don't have to spend money on the expensive editing and superimposing. Maybe more advanced tools is the wrong word, like, because I think it's probably just cheaper tools that can do the advanced things, but they probably could have done a pretty good job of that if they wanted to spend a lot of money back then. Oh no, it's Tri-Glide. I wasn't prepared. So much fire. Good thing Tri-Glide's got a bad neck and can't really look too quickly up. Too far up, I mean. So I'm safe up there. Oh! Oh, I lost my run. There we go. Oh. The volume? What's the volume? Tri-Glide also in a Carolina Reaper? That's possible. Or, actually, I don't know if it was possible. I don't think the Carolina Reaper existed at when this game came out. Because I think it was developed in like 2006 or something. That's my guess. It was kind of funny. So I got interested a little bit in hot peppers when I was in university. So this is like early 2000s. And I sort of like, you know, I'd order the hottest things at restaurants and I'd eat them all. And I got used to like really spicy things. And then that kind of was that, you know, like I stopped kind of seeking it out. I would just sort of order the spicy thing at a restaurant now and then, or make something spicy for myself now and then. But like I stopped, you know, trying to see what my tolerance level could be, because like I felt like I'd kind of seen what there is. I'm tempted to go down. Oh! Oh! I knew it. Well, I didn't know it, but I was thinking probably was. I wasn't sure. Oh, is there a... You always think there's a potion here when you see a long row of... There it is. Could have had so many coins. If only I knew which one was which. The volume is what Disney was using. Okay. Ugh. Oh, this is probably a warp zone because you can't go down that. Anyway, so I felt like I'd kind of seen everything with hot peppers except for capsaicin extract. Which I never got my hands on. And then, yeah, some years later, a friend of mine had Dave's Insanity sauce, so I ate a teaspoon of that, and that was the spiciest thing I'd ever had at that time. That was kind of a bad, it was a bad time, I think. It was quite painful. Not as painful as this. But I was less tolerant than I am now. So, sometime around like 2010s or something, I don't know, at some point I came to the realization that people started making hotter peppers in the mid-2000s. Like, the technology has advanced. We have hotter peppers now than existed back when I thought I'd kind of done everything. So I got curious again. And that sort of made me think about Carolina Reapers. But like, you just can't, you can't just like buy them at the supermarket. Nobody has them. And hi there, 2131 Subion. How's it going? Capsaicin extract. Yeah, I don't know if it has any flavor or what. I don't know. It sounds kind of interesting. I'd heard about it. I'd heard about like putting like having an eyedropper and putting a tiny drop in a bucket of chili. Oh no! Oh no! Well, can I have a mushroom, please? Oh. No. I wonder if I can even pick this up or if this is... Oh, okay. No! Okay. That's a bad predicament I put myself in. Okay, anyway. Chocolate Reapers, Boot Jalokium. Yeah, I've only tried a few of the really hot peppers. So yeah, I think it was the Naga Viper that kind of kicked off this new breed of peppers, like in the mid-2000s. Like someone found them in India. and brought them to the rest of the world. Hi there, I'm Zizzy. How's it going? I've eaten the pepper. I'm still feeling it quite a bit. Actually, it feels quite good after once the pain subsides. Like there is a, people call it pepper high. It's sort of a euphoria feeling, and it's just really nice. It kind of lasts for a while after you eat something really hot. Luigi's kind of hard mode with Birdo, to be honest. There we go. Pepper as pain relief? Yeah, possibly. Capsaicin milkshake. That's the combo. But yeah, I didn't like the taste of scorpion peppers. I don't like the taste of habaneros. There are a few others I tried. I can't remember really liking the taste of many of them, but the Carolina Reaper I actually like the taste of. It's similar to a habanero a little bit, but it also has more flavor. I think it reminds me of a jalapeno, kind of. I was saying, and which is kind of weird, but like more, I don't know how to describe it. Some people say floral when describing peppers. I don't know if that's the right word, but it has a nice flavor and it's very strong. Like I could put one of these in a pot of chili, and that flavor, not just the heat, it's enough heat for the whole pot of chili to be a good spicy, very spicy chili, but not super. It's not nuclear. It's just a really spicy chili. But the flavor, that one pepper in a pot of chili, the flavor is strong enough that it also kind of permeates the chili, and you can smell it. It smells nice. I really like it as a pepper. So now that I've gotten this out of the way, the challenge of eating a whole one, I'm probably like I don't really have incentive to use them this way again. Look how they have little red butts. I never noticed that. This is the first time I'm playing with, I got an RGB cable from Retro Gaming Cables in the UK. They make really good cables. Like, if they are the people to go to if you want RGB SCART cables for SNES or Genesis. They just do a really nice job of them. And a lot of people do really bad jobs of SCART cables. I experienced that first by, buying various other ones. Oh, see you later. Can come scrap. Oh, yeah, you can swear about the pepper, I think. Oh, you like the flavor of habaneros? Oh, I missed the mushroom. Oh well. Oh, you said it again. But yeah, like, I think it's a good pepper, and I will use it in cooking. So, I was saying, how did that guy, where did he just come from? There was nobody there a moment ago. He came back. Oof. No! Get out of my way. That's not gonna get him. Do I want to go down here? How do I get a bomb down there? I think I need to approach this differently. This is kind of weird. But yeah, like, I think what I will do most with them, I think I will grind them into a powder so that I can use like little amounts, so I could, just shake some on some eggs. Because it's a nice flavor, and I like that it's really kind of intensely spicy, but a whole pepper is not suitable for, you know, a single meal. Okay, hopefully the blocks don't come back if I go too far. Okay. Oh, this is a hard one. I should have thrown it. Oh no, I should have used the furthest one. This is leave the furthest one for last. Hopefully I don't get hit with a random stone here. Okay. So I should leave that one on the right for the very last. Because I have to go the farthest. Because like these ones I can get around for this. Oh wait, there's bombs down here. I could have just used these. That's why I don't remember this being such a puzzle. I can just do this. But yeah, like a little bit of Carolina Reaper. Like if I could slice up a quarter of a pepper, I could put that in a meal. Maybe not a quarter of a pepper for most people, but like, you know, some small slices of it are really good for you know, a single serving kind of idea. This is a really interesting underground level. Reminds me of Pitfall. I wonder if it was inspired by Pitfall. Probably. First try. Where am I going now? Oh, there's probably a mushroom down here. Which one? Which way, Western Man? I'm gonna try this one. Oh, I chose right. Alright. Out of peril. Pickled them in with some mild peppers to mellow them out. Hi there, Rosie Fanto. A little bit too late. I'm sure there's clips. But it's subsiding. There's still pain, but it's just kind of a burn, mostly in the esophagus and the stomach kind of at this point, but only a little lingers in kind of the mouth and throat. It was very painful at first though. And it was funny to me. So the last spiciest thing I did was the one chip challenge, and that was a very, very spicy chip. And it was painful, but this was this went beyond. I wasn't sure how much worse it would be. So I'm not sure what my expectations were. It could have been worse. Like I've seen people like throw up and stuff after eating a hot pepper. And I brought a bucket just in case. Oh, these bombs. This reminds me of Shadow of the Beast. Yeah, the one chip challenge. The other thing with the one chip challenge is it doesn't taste very good. I think because it's like half scorpion pepper, maybe more than half, but like it was not pleasant to eat. And I mean, it's not pleasant to eat a whole Carolina Reaper, at least, but mostly because of the pain. The flavor of the pepper is actually good. I like the flavor of the Carolina Reaper. I think it is actually quite nice. So I have that lingering flavor. I have a lingering pain. It's not too bad now. I did eat some ice cream and some milk. I had a good meal of oatmeal and mushrooms before I started, and because I didn't want to have an empty stomach for it. But yeah, I am getting that euphoric feeling of pepper, and it feels really nice actually at this point. Like, overall, I'm feeling quite good right now. I like how you can kind of Pac-Man the Phantom Mask. Pac-Man dodge? I don't know what to call that. Using the wrap. I forgot that this game did this in a bunch of levels, where you can like wrap the sides for no discernible reason. Maybe it's supposed to be a round tower. Oh yeah, okay, I have the key now. Where's the door? Oh, here it is. Okay. Alright. Oh, there's more. Oh man, 3-3. Oh! Oh, I thought I was holding up. I thought I would grab the ladder. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean it's fun to eat a hot pepper, but like yeah, usually yeah, like a red Thai chili, that is kind of fun to eat. Hi there, Aunt Bunny. How's it going? What am I doing to myself? What are you doing to yourself? It's the last thing you should do. What is that song? Oh, it's called The Last Thing You Should Do, isn't it? There's an album by David Bowie called Earthling. I think it's from 1997. And it's sort of like jungle drum and bass mixed with David Bowie. Oh, there's two ways to go. I'm gonna go this way. Ooh. It's a really cool album. The funny thing about David Bowie, like, I got into David Bowie because of the album, oh, this is weird. Okay. Can I jump off of... Oh, I was wondering if I could jump off the top of the ladder, but I don't think I can. This is interesting. I don't even remember this level. Yeah, it's this interesting mixture. Oh yeah, so I got into him because I was a big fan of Nine Inch Nails, and I read like an autobiography where he talked about listening to the album Low every day while working on the Downward Spiral. So I had to hear Low, and Low is a really weird album. Like one side is this really strange kind of lo-fi rock, where all the songs are structured kind of weird. Like they sort of have a verse and chorus, but they tend to be kind of like lopsided and kind of have a weird number of phrases, or like just not, it always feels irregular. And then the other side are like these long instrumental synthesizer-y things. I don't know how to avoid that. And it is such a wonderful album, but that was what got me into David Bowie. And then after that, I heard the album Outside and Earthling, and those are really neat. Outside is this really incredible cyberpunk concept album. It's like mixing industrial kind of stuff with the David Bowie thing. Like all his albums, and Earthling is sort of, yeah, like drum and bass jungle combined with his thing. And those three albums, Low, and then Outside, sometimes it's called One Dot Outside, and Earthling, were all really amazing to me. Oh, and there's Heroes, which came out just after Low, and it's sort of like a more, it has like a more kind of pop sound to it, but still kind of like a lot of what made Low interesting is also in, like, it feels like the commercial version of Low. It kind of is, but it's really good as well. Yeah, like the thing about David Bowie is he had some really big hits in the early 70s, and then he got bored of what he was doing, but like, so I think it was Young Americans where he started doing the different thing that he did for the rest of his career, which was he would find a collaborator in a style he hadn't used before, and he would kind of like absorb what they were doing and combine it with what he was doing. And like every album after that was that sort of thing, where it's him trying something new and mixing it, like trying something new with a new person and mixing it with what he does. And yeah, like Young Americans, he was trying to like mix with kind of soul music with like Motown, or and then like Low was this collaboration with Brian Eno. Outside was this thing with Reeves Gabrels. Like each album becomes like this kind of different and interesting thing. And it's funny, like to me, I eventually listened to all of his albums, and I liked them all. All of his albums are good. There's not one I would call a bad album, and there's great stuff on both. But after he died, I went to a tribute concert, and I realized every single song at that tribute concert was like prior to 1974. You know, like that's what people know David Bowie for. That's his popular material that everybody knows. And for me, like, that's not even the important part of David Bowie's work, which is weird to me. Like I love Starman and Ziggy Stardust and Changes. Like, those are all great songs, but I love the weird instrumental back half to Low. I love the strange combination of like sing-along chorus and drum and bass that you get in in Earthling. Like, that stuff is what excites me about David Bowie. I don't know. Oh, you grow peppers too, Aaron Bunny? Oh, and thanks for the subscription. I hope I haven't missed people. I guess Bogus Meat Factory subscribed. I forget if I acknowledged. I did read it, but I don't know if I said so. Oh, the ice level. And when you warp, you get here all the time. So Luigi plus ice is sort of like double ice. Oh, and the rocket. This is the first level with the rocket. The rocket's neat. Yeah. Zoolander is the first time you were able to... It's not a bad place to start. I don't fault anybody for not having encountered a thing. There's plenty of things I haven't encountered that are massively popular, but should be a little more careful. Yeah, so I would say the pain is no longer impeding my ability to play. I'm still a bit... I still feel it a bit. All throughout, like, there's still a lingering, especially in the throat, and, like, down and into the stomach, but it's pretty tolerable now in that euphoria of having eaten a hot pepper. I don't know how to describe it, but it's... I don't know. You get a similar feeling after, like, at least I do after taking a significant bowel movement. It's just like this kind of, like, lingering nice feeling. And it lasts a while. It's one of the nice things about eating hot pepper. And, like, normally I would eat something spicy, but not something that's this spicy, of course. But I like a little bit of pain from the pepper, but it sort of, like, adds... The pain is like a flavor, you know? It's a nice spice. But then there's also the flavor of the pepper, which with these peppers is good. I like the flavor here. Oh, the whales. I love these weird whales. Okay, I think there's a mushroom out here on its tail. Yeah. All right. Do I have any more? Do I have any more Reaper peppers? I have one that's like almost ripe out there, but I don't want to eat it tonight. I don't know how long it would be before I'd eat a whole Carolina Reaper pepper again. I might. Sometimes I take a trip with a group of friends in the summer, and I might bring some there. I would be willing to eat another one if it was with friends who were doing it with me. I think I've never found a mushroom for this one. I can't remember. It's hard to remember. Like, I searched for a corresponding mushroom for every potion, and there were some I just never did, but then eventually I looked at maps and realized that, you know, I never would have been able to find them because there just isn't always one. Which is funny. So that one, if you try to go down that jar there, yeah, I guess they're canonically jars. You can't go into that one, but if you are in the Dreamland... Oh no! I need that! Come back! I could ride this guy. Like the slow way. Oh no! If I get the star... Oh, it doesn't force me to get the star. Actually, the stars may be good. Because I can just run across the spike. I was thinking it would kill him and then I wouldn't have somebody to get me across the spikes, but... Oh yeah! Starbirdo! That's satisfying. Anyway, I have a lot of Reaper peppers that are coming soon. There's one that's almost ripe. I think it might be like just fully red today. Usually I would want to have them on the vine maybe 5 days or so before I consider them, like after they turn fully red, before I consider them done, but yeah, I wouldn't need another one today. But I don't know, it was good. It was fun. It hurt a lot at first. Shiitake mushroom Carolina Reaper hot sauce. Mushroom hot sauce. That's an interesting idea. I heard about mushroom ketchup recently. Which sounds like an interesting idea. Like, apparently ketchup used to be a mushroom puree kind of ferment. Oh, wait! This level's funny. So there's just an ocean here. And there's a birdo. Oh. And there's this door that you can go into in case you killed Birdo and need to resurrect her, or reasons I will show in just a moment. Yeah, I'd heard of banana ketchup, but yeah, like somebody, what was it? There's a guy that makes videos about like American Civil War era food and stuff. I forget what his YouTube channel is called, but I think his most popular videos are about making ship's biscuits. But he had a video about mushroom ketchup, I think. I think that's what I watched, and it was kind of interesting. And shiitake are my favorite mushroom for flavor. But I'm not sure I've ever had truffles. May have had truffles? I'm not sure. But yeah, they're a nice mushroom. I just had regular, you know, white button mushrooms or whatever for dinner today, but a couple of t-shirts from 18th Century Cooking with James Townsend. That sounds right. Okay. So he makes t-shirts? That's funny. Tomato ketchup was just a variety of ketchup? Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's true. Oh yeah, this is a neat place too. And I think if you're princess in this one... Hang on. Yeah, I love secrets like this. This is... okay. This is making me thinking about Lizard and like what inspired me. Like why... I definitely think there's some of like this kind of idea and this kind of environment in Lizard. Like I definitely, you know, had the big yellow castle and like things you could climb on at the top of it that, you know, I try to make look like decoration, but they're also a functional platform kind of deal. I like that kind of idea. There's a sky tower kind of level. Okay, so the red one's going to keep walking, so I can ride it, but not the blue one. I guess I could jump off and get those cherries. What's down below? Oh, I see. Oh, I love this room with the two guys kind of... Oh, I broke their balance. But I love when they're just kind of stuck and they're just basically a spring. Swedish chestnut mushrooms. Not heard of those before. It's a chestnut mushroom. Probably a lot of mushrooms I haven't tried. I've tried sulfur shelf, like the... Or what are they called? Chicken of the Woods? Is that the other name of it? I tried I've tried like all the ones I could get easily in the Super Mario. Like so oyster mushrooms, I think morel mushrooms sometimes. You know, white mushrooms. Portobellos are just like kind of big cremini, and then there's cremini. I'm not really a fan of portobello because they're kind of... the texture is off. The balance is too much. Oh, it's Fry Guy. Alright, it is time to put it... oh! Stop to Fry Guy. Oh! No! Okay, I guess I do the Pac-Man thing. That's a good way to deal. Oh yeah, I forgot the revenge. Maybe I can lure them over here and then. Oh no, they can rap too. They know my tricks. Ah. Okay. I like how the mushroom blocks disappear if the door opens on them. Alright, should be one more world before... is this world 5 now? Yeah. Ooh. I wanna use you to solve my plant problem. There we go. Fiery plants. Oh, I just had a thought. Someone did mention fire flower earlier, comparing it to the Carolina Reaper, which they do grow out of a flower. Like that's how they grow. So the plant makes a little tiny white flower, and the flower makes pollen, and then it has stamens in the middle. And for the pollen, it just needs some agitation to kind of fall onto the stamen. And that's basically how plants have sex. The pollen touches the stamen. And it starts growing a pepper. So a little green bulb will grow out of the middle of the flower. Eventually the flower just kind of withers off the sides of it. Sometimes it's a little tiny like brown dried up flower. I've got to ride these fish. This is tricky. Oh man. Oh, if I can get on here. Oh, this one. I remember where the mushroom is for this, but it's so hard to get. Why they chose Mario reskin? Well, I mean, Mario was their big known thing. I think it makes sense to reuse Mario. And there hadn't been a Mario 2. And I don't think, like, Lost Levels Mario 2 had been successful enough in Japan for them to want to bring it here. Like, they made it for a hardcore niche, and I think that hardcore niche liked it, but I don't think it was kind of as successful as they wanted it to be. What am I doing here? Oh no. Okay. This is a hard level. This is especially a hard level with Luigi, I think, but... or Toad, probably. Toad's a bit more precise, but Luigi's got longer jumps. And something I'm noticing, so you can... you can press the run button in midair, and you accelerate faster in midair. Like you can do a slow jump for a while and then press the run button and you'll accelerate faster in midair, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, trying to take this along for the ride. Okay, makes it a bit tougher. Okay, so right here. No! Oh, you gotta get up there. It's really hard. It's a lot easier with Princess, but I believe the mushroom falls from above if you can drop this one. I think it's the one that... It might be the one on the left, because it's on the right. Oh no, it is that one. Okay. Oh, and I've already taken too many coins for this level anyway. Okay, well... Oh, there's two! Well... I didn't have to take it with me. I made that harder than it needed to be. Green Birdo. This is like Green Abobo. Birdo's guarding the block. I need that. We're gonna get in there. Try to get that one more momentum so I can maybe get back. No! Oh! There we go. So I don't know. I figured they were prouder of the game than they expected to be for it being like a television tie-in project, and we're looking for a way to reuse it. Oop. I never know if I should try and time any of this. I was just kind of pressed randomly. But it's interesting how, like, the high jumping character tied in with the idea that Luigi jumps higher, which was established in Super Mario Bros. 2 in Japan, even though it hadn't been established here. But it became like his known thing. Alright. What's left? Right. So I think this is the crab. Claw grip, also known as claw lip, depending on how you like to pronounce things. Oh yeah, sorry, I was saying fire flower. It's funny that like the existence of that item is a Japanese visual pun, where the word for fireworks is literally flower fire in Japan. And so like that as a word means fireworks, and then you make an item that's a literal fire flower that gives you the power to shoot fire. So that's kind of funny, and then it comes here, and it's just a fire flower. So it becomes its own thing. And the pun is no longer there. But that also reminds me, for years in a lot of the Squaresoft games, they had like these days of the week systems, like in Legend of Mana and in Final Fantasy Tactics. So they have all these associations of, you know, some elemental spirit and the days of the week. And then at some point I was looking at the Japanese days of the week and realizing, wait, so there's Earth Day, Wood Day, Fire Day, and etc., Water Day. And suddenly I realized, oh, that weekday schedule of Legend of Mana and other games actually might be easier to remember. Oh, it was because I was looking at the manual for Legend of Mana, the Japanese manual, just to compare. And it was laid out as a week, and in that order, I clued in because the order seemed familiar. I was like, wait, Earth is on Saturday. And then I realized, sort of double inception, I realized that English weekdays are based on the same things. It's just there's a couple of layers of misdirection. So in most, like almost all languages kind of have the same set of days. So there was kind of an assignment of planets to elements. So I think it's sometimes called the Chinese 5 elements, but it sort of exists in a bunch of places. But I encountered it from trying to learn Japanese. And what I realized, we have Sunday is still the sun. That one's retained. Saturday is named after Saturn. So ours were replaced with Roman gods or Norse gods associated with planets or with the element. So is it Thursday? Is Thor's Day, and that's like a, what is it in, I can't remember the word in Japanese, but I think like the association with lightning, is that, I forget what Thursday is in Japanese now. Oh, sun, moon, fire, water, gold, earth. Yeah, Wednesday is Woden. And that's Water Day. Friday, is gold. Gold's also associated with lightning, isn't it? Or electricity. And that's Thor's Day, I think. So there's all these associations which like still exist, just they're more detached for English, because like we don't even think of, oh, gold is Friday? Oh, Ginyobi is Friday. Okay. Oh. Or is it wood that's associated with the, wait, which one's, no, I'm trying to, I guess wood's associated with electricity, or I don't know. There was some association that made Thor make sense. I think there was. Anyway, so it was weird to realize first, hey, these elements seem easier to remember if you come from a culture that assigns things like this to the weekdays, and then going further, I realized, hey, English assigns this too. Just, I never knew. This is a weird, like, battlefield. But all these birds dropping bombs, it just, I can't stop thinking about, oh, that would have been so helpful if I didn't jump right into the bird that stopped as a result. Thor has a tree, he's linked to oak. Oh, is he? Oh, maybe that's it. I'm trying to remember in Mana what was Sylph. What day of the week did they put Sylph on? I forget. Oh! Okay, so do I want to be... Oh, that was a short fuse. Oh no, I don't want to game over. Oh, I don't want to warp either. Not gonna warp, but... Is there a mushroom? No, just some coins. Thorin Oakenshield? Huh. Maybe. No mushroom here. Okay, well, whatever. And Shadow of the Beast was a fun time when I finally played it. I played it, I think, last year on stream. I wish I'd waited until I got my Amiga to play it, but... Can I, like... Maybe I can throw these guys at it? Really? No? I'm pretty sure there's a mushroom trapped in here, but... Yeah. It's a bit hard for me. The Hobbit? Wasn't Thorin... Well, I mean, all the characters from The Hobbit continue on in Lord of the Rings, if not having, like, participation. I think pretty much everyone gets mentioned again. There they go. Off to the races. Whoa! What? They blew up their own pot! I didn't know they could do that. I really loved The Hobbit when I read it as a kid, and then I read all of Lord of the Rings. And then I started reading the Silmarillion, and I did not like it. And I got really bored, and I never finished it. And it was really weird because, like, the Silmarillion felt like... like he was trying to write a version of the King James Holy Bible, but for, you know, his Middle Earth. Like, that's how the Silmarillion felt, but it has a tone a lot like the Bible. And man, this is... What am I supposed to... Oh, I can do that. Okay, I can hit it with the bomb guys. So it felt like kind of like how some of the early books of the Bible get into, like, long descriptions of here's some genealogy of people that aren't going to be important to the story. Just like long lists of names and stuff, and I don't know, I got really bored with it really fast. But I always wondered if there was more to the Silmarillion than that. But I never went back to try and read it. One thing that really surprised me was George R.R. Martin's Song of Ice and Fire series. Like, when the Game of I'd been hearing about it for a long... Like, I knew people who'd read it and were fans of it and said, these are really good, you should read them. and I hadn't gotten around to it. And then the Game of Thrones TV series came out, and I thought, oh, well, I could just watch that, and now I don't have to worry about never having read Game of Thrones. But I watched, or Song of Ice and Fire is the name of the series. But Game of Thrones was just the name of the first book. But after... Will that hurt come up to me? After watching a bunch of the series, I got interested in the characters, and I wondered, like, is there more to that? Is there more to that? And I started reading it. There's a lot more to it, and I really liked his approach to the world. Because... And I find this is different than I think any other author I've read. So much of how he tells the story is in people thinking about their past, people remembering things that they've done, places they've been, people they knew, in relation to what's happening now. And the way he does it just works really wonderfully for developing a history of the world without it becoming an encyclopedia or like using that approach. You just kind of get told stories about the past of the world mixed in with the current action and what's going on in a really neat way. And that doesn't translate very well at all to the TV show, where like people's internal thoughts work incredibly well in the novel medium, but you just don't have that in a TV show. So like all this stuff is kind of lost on the TV show, and they had to either depict it or throw it away. And a lot of it they had to throw. Oh, I've got a raid from Grom Falloon. Hello, everybody. Hi, Thologium, Grom, Clay, Kiyoshiro, Cressy, Pyru, Foxmime. Hello, everybody. I ate the hot pepper at the start of the game. I'm feeling pretty good now. There's some like residual pain, but it's pretty mild. I had some milk pretty quickly and some ice cream. It didn't help that much, but it did help. And now I'm feeling pretty good. There's like a euphoria from eating a pepper, which I'm still feeling. It feels very nice. And there's a little bit of just kind of rumbliness through my stomach, but it's not too bad. Yeah, it was very, very intense pain at the start. Oh, it's the claw. Claw glip. Come on. Oh, we gotta ride the rocks. Oh, this could be tricky. Okay. Be very careful with this guy. Anyway, yeah, one character in particular. So in the books, the Song of Ice and Fire books, the character Rhaegar Targaryen is a huge deal. People think about him, people talk about him all the time. But in the books, because you have access to their internal thoughts, and their internal thoughts are just text. It's the same as the rest of the book. All of the thoughts about Rhaegar Targaryen are kind of like just as real as the rest of the book. Like they conjure the same imagination. It feels an integral and important part of the book. In the TV show Game of Thrones, people mention Rhaegar Targaryen all the time, and you have no idea who he is because they never show him. They needed to do a whole flashback episode early on to establish like who the heck is this guy? Why do we care about him? But instead people just talk about him constantly through the show, and it's like, oh no, I gotta do this whole world again. Cloglip defeated me. And they just needed to do that. They needed to establish who this guy is that everybody's talking about, instead of just talking about him. Because talking about a person in a TV show is not the same as showing that person on screen in the way that talking and thinking about a person in a novel is the same as other action happening in the novel, you know? That was a part that just didn't translate, and I was really disappointed about that part of the show. Eventually they did show him a little bit. They showed like his final, how he met his end, but I don't know. That was, oh, we're back here. Okay. Riding the fish. This is such a neat, they had so many neat ideas. This little stove in by Bob, who's Bobby B? You have the 2 times spicy noodles. Robert Bobby B. Okay. I hadn't put that together. Right. Yeah, they just had like one kind of a very short flashback of him. He needed a whole episode, or like 3 episodes, like just some episodes spending time in the past, establishing this character, show us what he looks like, show us what his personality is. Like, why do we care about Rhaegar Targaryen? So I can just use this here. Oh, there is a mushroom here. Aha. Okay. Oh, no, no, no! I survived. Can I get the fish back? Thank you. Thank you, fish. For forgiving me for trying to run. Oh. Yeah, it's so hard to get up there. Oh, well. Saved by the corner pixel. But if you can get up there and drop the mushroom block, you can get that mushroom. But anyhow, yeah, like the books ended up being way more engaging than I thought they were going to be. I thought I wouldn't need to read them, but I ended up liking them a lot more than the show in the end. And I liked the show a lot for, you know, I don't think anybody will tell you the last season was great or anything, but it was really good for a while. What? I was on top of Birdo. Okay. You gotta stop standing on my thing. I need it. I need it to kill you. Okay. No! Well, I guess I can just tank at this point because I got... the extra life. Oh. But yeah, the pepper was a fun experience. It was very, very painful at first. But I'm better now. Now I'm feeling quite good. And I'm sure I'll have a little bit of fun with it tomorrow. We'll see. Probably won't be that bad, though. If you never eat spicy things, like there's a tolerance on both ends. If you eat spicy chili a lot, it's not really that bad, usually. Like, it's there, but... Oh. thinking about having some sort of snack. Just to... Oh! Those three ladybugs are sometimes fun to get a 3-in-1 hit if you can time it right, but... Oh. Oh wait, there'd be something below. I haven't gone down into one of these. Two hedgehogs. Purple hedgehogs. Wait! Did this game have purple hedgehogs before Sonic? And Secret of Mana has hedgehogs like that. Which I always thought were some sort of dig at Sonic, especially because they spin. Or maybe not a dig at, but like a reference to. But... this game... Oh! See, this looks like a more chill level, but is it? I'm not sure that it is. Castlevania 4 also had hedgehogs that roll into balls. So there's a bunch of stuff that came out after Sonic the Hedgehog that has blue hedgehogs, or maybe purple hedgehogs, but there are a lot of blue hedgehogs in video games. But this has them... Were they black in the Nintendo version? I can't remember what color they were. So in this one they're purple, which makes me think they might have been purple or blue. This song always makes me want to play bass. It's a fun one to play on bass. Oh, right. I could throw this fish at Birdo if I was crafty. The fish is kind of not in a good place for me. Kind of right in the way. Oh, only get two. Third one's a fireball. So I'm looking for a third egg. There we go. The fish. You are mine. Okay, I'll just throw you back in the sea. Alright. Back to 5-3. After that shameful display with Triclyde. I'll get another shot. Maybe it wasn't that shameful. Triclyde is hard. Or not Triclyde. Cloglip. Clogrip? Cloglip? I don't know. However you want to call him. He's the lovable crab that throws rocks. This could also be inspired by Castlevania, actually. So I would like this mushroom, but... Oh, I can do it now. I can do it. Have the mushroom. I can have it. Oh, no, no, no! I ruined it! That would have been so useful in the fight against the boss. Can I come back and try again? Alright, let's give it another shot. Problem is we run out of these guys. Oh, here they are. Okay, we come back. 2 at once is kind of... There we go. Okay. So I think it's this one. Okay, don't go immediately back in the door. I don't know how I did that. I just like fumbled the inputs. Okay, this will help a lot against Triclide. Or not Tri... I keep saying Triclide. It's not Triclide. Cloglip. Hey, now they're doing their job of bombing that well. Okay. Did I find a mushroom down there last time? Or no, I didn't. Okay, managed to... Oh. I let it come back. What? It didn't work this time. Okay, so... Initially, I wasn't trying to throw bombs at it, or I was trying to get them to explode on the plant, because I didn't think you could knock them with the bomb. And then this time... But then after a few throws, I hit it with the bomb and knocked it off. But that looked like I hit it, and then it didn't. Come on. Well, okay. Let's take the hit. What about Do-Clyde, Do Not Clyde? Tri-Clyde, Do Not... Do-Clyde? Try-Do. Okay, try-Do. I'm trying to figure out what the fun is. Okay. At first I thought you were saying, like, Duo-Clyde. But yeah, eventually I clued in. So, I wonder if little Luigi can duck under an egg or not. I wonder if any of the characters can duck under an egg. I don't actually know or remember. Maybe somebody who plays this game a lot would know, but... We were surprised earlier to realize I could not duck underneath Birdo's egg. And we wondered if it was a Luigi thing, an adult-formed Luigi thing, or an everybody thing. Enemy died from being hit by the bomb, but not the bomb itself. So last time I got in that room with the plant that was spitting fire, I hit it with the bomb, and that knocked it out. And this time, I seemed to throw the bomb through it a bunch of times, and it also seemed to explode on it a bunch of times without any success. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, this is that weird magic carpet ride, isn't it? Really strange that... Oh, I probably shouldn't have thrown that away because I could have used it. But that's okay. It's easier to, like, kind of jump on these guys, I think. Could really use a heart. Maybe I should do some murdering. There's a Birdo here? This is 5-3. When I used to play this game a lot, I got really used to being able to pick up an egg at the right time to avoid getting hit. or pick up something at the right time to avoid getting hit by an egg. I think usually it came into play with the mushroom blocks. I could pick it up and an egg would pass through me because I'm in the pickup state, but I don't have that timing anymore. Okay, back to Clog Lip, but this time I have more health. Actually, no, I have the same amount of health, but I have more lives, which is probably more point. And I have more lives, and I'll get a refill from the extra mushroom if I do take a death. But also feeling more confident this time. Whoa! Well. Hungry had a posthumous victory against Cloglip. It's also really interesting because these rocks don't exist anywhere else in the game. I remember when I got here the first time, and then I game overed, and then it was time for dinner, and I had to stop. And I was so interested in this boss. Like, it was like all these things that I'd never seen before, like this giant crab, this rock mechanic. But I think that, like, I just had like one life, so I just... Can I go on as a rock pile and grab some of them? Like, can I get behind him? I forgot how hard this guy is. It's been a while. But this was my favorite Mario game for a very long time. Like, I did play it a lot as a kid. And I'm surprised at, like, how much I've forgotten it. Like, when I got a Game Boy Advance, I think Super Mario Advance, the first one was this game. Like, there was a series of Super Mario Advance, but the numbering, and they were kind of like... the All-Stars games, but with additional things. See, and he takes more than 3 hits, too. What? Oh, I didn't expect a little bounce. How many lives do I have? Nope, you cannot grab his rocks. But it is safe back here, it looks like. Could I? Oh, I wanted to grab it out of his hands. Maybe that was too much to ask. But yeah, Super Mario Advance, they added like some weird voice sounds, and like every once in a while you'd pull up like a giant heart or something. There's some, I think, like Yoshi coins to collect or something, as like a challenge to get like 100% or something by finding them all. Stuff like that. And there were some little touches that were fun. I mentioned earlier. Oh, I got 2 hits on him for 1. Do that consistently. That'd be cool. Whew. Okay, finally got him. That is a hard boss. That's tougher than Fry Guy. Wait, there's a whole other... Oh, I thought that... I forgot that there was another world. I thought I was headed into the last world. Okay. This sort of temple in the mountains here. But yeah, like, I really loved the exploration and, like, being able to go back and forth in the levels. Like, they're big levels, often with, like, multiple paths, lots of secrets, some interesting puzzles, but the puzzles aren't... They're very rarely, like, a thing you have to solve. They're just sort of a fun thing you can do to find another path, or so yeah, like the structure of this game is so interesting. And then Mario 3, very different direction. Like you just still have some of the kind of like levels that you can go back and forth in, but most of the levels are very small and compact. Seems more of a philosophy of kind of like small novel levels, and this has more of a philosophy of kind of each one is a fairly lengthy unit. Is there a mushroom here? I don't know where it is, if not here. Okay. Well, no luck. Pokey! Multi-pokey! Oh! Alright. Save and continue. But yeah, I did also used to play as Luigi all the time as a kid. I think he does make the bosses a lot harder in general. Like Toad is really good for all the bosses, and then Luigi's the worst for them. And then like Princess, the first time I played, they were like, you gotta play as Princess, because like she could float, and like she really does make kind of moving around and exploring a lot easier, and the floating mechanics is fun. No, what am I doing? Total. Yeah, like Mario 3, there's a lot of levels that are really short, but they tried to pick like a little novel idea for each level and make that level about it. Except for like castles, which tend to be longer. Like those are the most like Mario 2 levels, but they don't... Even then, they're not the same kind of length as most of these. But like in this game, there are like novel things that happen from level to level, but they tend to be like, it's a novel section in one of the levels, and the levels are more just about continuing some themes of that world. So, I don't know, interesting and how that changed. And then Mario World, the levels tended to get bigger again. Okay, so... maybe I can ride Pokey. Ride Pokey to say... no! Okay. Oh, is the mushroom here? I say is the mushroom here, but I shouldn't presuppose that there is a mushroom, because there isn't always one. That was something I had wrong as a kid. But it's a mindset that I have trouble shaking. Ooh. And then Mario 64 kind of turned it around by trying to reuse. I think it was maybe partially. Oh, I gotta figure out which of these is the has the key, right? Is that what I'm doing here? Like, it probably cost them a lot to make 3D levels and stuff like that, so they tried to make reusable levels and like have different goals work on the same spaces, and then they turned that into like a building principle of the game and did a lot of really neat things with that. So you have few levels, but they're kind of big, but they also have like multi-purpose segments to all of them. Yeah, well, Doki Doki Panic, you save your progress with each player, and you have to, I think you have to complete it with all 4 players to actually finish, to get the ending. So like each playthrough was separate. You would have 4 separate playthroughs, and it was tracking them all. So you could start in on your playthrough of... Oh, I forgot my strategy for this birdo, but I can just drop them here, which will block the fire. Make it easier to get over. I forgot that I do this. Or I used to do this anyway. Oh, but I'm trying to duck. I've already established I can't duck. Yeah, a lot of the levels in Mario 3 are extremely short. Can I do this off Birdo's head? There we go. One of the advantages of Luigi. So Luigi had the advantage of like really interesting shortcuts, especially, but it really does come at a cost with the bosses. All right. So what else? Oh. I haven't finished my rum. Ooh. The flavor mixes well with kind of like the residual Carolina Reaper flavor and that pepper euphoria. The flying birds. Oh, I love this one. Yeah, like they come up with neat concepts like this. I think my favorite level in this is the one where you gotta figure out to ride the egg across the ocean. Okay, gotta give us a nice, easy mushroom here. Oh, you can't pause in the dream world. So wait, is this world called... Uh-oh. do I have to go back because I stopped? I was supposed to continue. Ah. Forgot about that trick. It's funny. Oh! Do I ride these? That could have been the short way back. Oh, you can't ride them. You slide off them. Huh. Maybe not the short way back, unless you're really skilled, perhaps. I always thought it funny how the bird, like, drops their head so suddenly. Like, it always felt like their wings were flapping backwards. The fast part goes up, and the slow part goes down. Which is kind of weird. Do I want to see what's down here? It's just a big green pepper. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of things about this game, like things that I didn't think about as a kid, but like riding on monsters. Was Dragon Slayer 4 before this? When was Dragon Slayer 4? Might have been a year before. Or might have been the same year. I'm trying to think if they might have could have had similar ideas, or... But there are a lot of things in this that feel like I've seen them in other games. Like there's parts of this... Oh, this is where you can go underneath. But I don't think I want to because I think it leads to a warp, and I don't want to warp. Oh, or wait, maybe it doesn't. I guess I could always come back. The flapping backwards? Well... Yeah, like the raising the wings should be slow, and the downward flap should be fast, so they've got, like... If they reversed the animation, it would look fine, I think. Slot machines for children. Hi there, 3Krugo. How's it going? Oh. Oh, look at this place. Oh, this definitely feels lizardy. Yeah, I'm also thinking a lot about my own... its influence on me. And it's funny, like, I didn't think about this game very much at all when I played Lizard, but it is a game that I played so much as a kid that I think it definitely had a lot to say to me in terms of Lizard's design. Oh, these are really hard to get on in a tight space. There we go. Okay. There we go. Go grab that mushroom block. Maybe that'd be an easier way to finish this, but... No! I can't duck! I keep thinking I can duck. No! Back to 6-1. A long way back. Let's ride Pokey. Is that safe? No, these snakes jump a little... Well, okay, they jump ahead of time, so... Yeah, this one was my favorite for a long time. When I started making NES games, I started thinking about Super Mario 3 a lot. So I ended up playing it a lot as just constant reference for, you know, what do the... Like, to me, it is the... It's not my favorite NES game, but it feels like the most definitively successful late NES game. Like, it's the consummate NES game that you could say, you know, this is the one that everybody can agree is a masterpiece, right? That's how I sort of see Mario 3, and I studied it a lot in terms of, like, what should the NES do, and what can it do, and what are the established expectations for the system. Not sure if I found a mushroom to go with this one. Let's try bringing it back here. No. So... two ways I could go here. I could try riding Pokey again. Well, that works. That's fine. Oh, right, there is a mushroom here. Isn't there? Okay. MMC3. I don't know if Nintendo actually released any games with MMC5 themselves. Like that they made. Like Koei used it a lot. And then there's Castlevania 3. Oops. Hi there, Larry B. How's it going? And I guess there was Metal Slater Glory, which... Wait. Did the mushroom block disappear? But there was another one here. Or maybe just last time I'd thrown it. Ah, here it is. It's kind of interesting if there's like... Uh-oh. These guys are hard to manage sometimes. Okay. I'm really... like, you can't kill these guys unless you can get one against the other. Like, in this room, you can pick them up, but you can only throw them back down, so you can't kill them. It's interesting. Like, you need two enemies, or you need a weapon or something like this key. Oh, welcome Upside Down Matt. Hi there, Upside Down. Oh, it's a raid. Frost Sugar Rush. Thanks for the raid. What were you playing, Upside Down Matt? How's it going, everybody? I already ate the pepper. I'm kind of feeling nice now. It was very painful at the start. Now I'm just enjoying the difficult later stages of Mario 2. Oops, that's not what I wanted. No, that's not what to do. The Witch and the 66 Mushrooms. I've never heard of that. McDonald's gave you diabetes. Well, that's Oops. Sad to hear that. I hope it at least tasted good. I was scared. Okay. 20 followers. Okay. So at least this level has the shortcut. Oh, I gotta do this again. Well, that's fun. Oh, this has a mushroom, though. Upside down raid. Hi there, Ryan Pyro. How's it going? I think that's a Sonic. It's hard to... I'm a little bit far from my computer. So chat's slightly at a distance for me. So this is like a kind mushroom, but they kind of trick you because if you get off the bird, you have to go back. That's fine. Luigi's jumps certainly do have advantages. Like getting over those fire-spitting flowers. But yeah, like this flap is backwards. It should be fast down, slow up. And if you put this in reverse, it would make total sense. That's funny. Some more? Okay. Alright. Oh, wait, it wasn't this level that had the shortcut. It's the third one. At least here I actually can duck. No. I don't know if I need to, though. What? Luigi is so slow. Like, it takes me forever to settle down on the platform, and then picking up the mushroom block is slow. Like, everything's slow. Oh. A hack to reverse the bird. I'm trying to figure out what that one is. Oh, it's BMO. It's BMO. Oh, okay. See you later, Kakalakoa. I have a lot more Carolina Reaper peppers coming on the plant. I'm not going to eat them like this, but they are nice peppers. You shouldn't use a whole one for one meal, but like using slices of them, using pieces of them, like they have a nice flavor and a good spicy kick. I actually think they're a good pepper, and I'm glad I grew them. But yeah, I'm not gonna eat a whole one again like this. This was just a fun experiment. I keep saying that, and then I also say I probably will eat a whole one again sometime, but I don't know. Not for a while. This was good for now. I'm trying to remember. There's some like sky castle area. So I think this is the other side of the level where you come down this way. Yeah, you come up this thing, yeah. There is like a sky castle area where I think the princess can make a shortcut. And maybe Luigi can too, by jumping across a gap. It might be this level that has it, that I'm thinking of, but I'm just sort of bypassing it for the sake of time. At least that first hit is easy this way. Oh no! Oh! There's gonna be a boss after this too. Okay. See, that reflecting wall is an interesting environmental hazard. You don't really have this problem with most other bird rooms. This one has the constrained space problem. And if they bounce off the wall, they hit you on the way down. Oh no! I don't know if I could even catch one on the way down. If he takes a step back, if she takes a step back and then... Oh, thought I had it. I thought I had a chance, but I missed the jump. Last life, and there's gonna be a boss after Birdo. I forget what the boss is, but I think it's a repeat boss. I think it's like Mauser again or something. I guess if I'd done the whole level... Oh, no. I would have a mushroom by now, maybe. If I could find one. Okay. Yes! Okay. Who's the boss? Is it Mauser again? No, it's Triclide again. But a harder configuration. I wonder where the Clyde part of his name came from. Okay, only 3 hits. Putting that door on the edge seems cruel. But also, I like how the light kind of is cast out the door. But it goes like... It doesn't cast onto the floor, the gap below. And it's interesting that they retained that detail in the Super Nintendo version. Like, they would have had an opportunity to correct that if they wanted, maybe. Oh, yeah. This is why Luigi's cool. You can just skip... skip ahead. So normally you have to go all the way to the right on this level to pick up the bird come across, but Luigi has a shortcut. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Okay, so if you can get enough cherries here, you can get a star, which makes this part easier, but... well, there's my star. Okay. So, Luigi does not have to build a bridge for himself. Just climb on up. Oh. Oh, that's what this is. I forgot what this room was. This looks like Wart's vegetable room. Ah. Oh. That's okay. Yeah, I think I have an opportunity to get a mushroom if I go to the right, but I don't know. This is faster. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played. I'm surprised at like how much I've forgotten of it. Like I still remember a lot of it. Most of it, but there have been things in this playthrough that have surprised me unexpectedly. So I think it's best to take the star. What was the star music in Doki Doki Panic? Does it have stars? Oh no, I got scared. No. Oh, I thought I could pick him up. This part can be really annoying if you accidentally jump and you can have a yeet. Okay, we're back to this middle part. Yeah, like this part becomes really interesting with Toad. Because you gotta make yourself a little stack. Ooh. It's easy to fall off these ladders. I keep pressing left somehow, by accident. I didn't feel like I was pressing left, but... Controller... Well, the game was acting like I was pressing left, so I gotta defer to it, but... Yeah, it seems to keep happening. I don't know. Alright. Green Birdo. 1 mushroom block. Gotta be careful with it. Whoa! Just gotta be careful. Alright. No bonus. Okay. World 7-2. What's going on here? I don't want to go underneath there, but it's probably safer to do this. I thought I could hit that one. Oh, this place. I feel like there's something up here, because I can stand up here. I can't. I don't know. That feels suspicious. Oh, they just keep going. Well, that's why it looks like Mort's vegetable room, because we're in World 7, of course. Just want to go down this way? Oh, I'm with that hurt. I lost it though. Oh, I didn't. Too early. Well, I got 4 lives. Hi there, first original OG Steve 2. How's it going? I guess you played the NES version a lot? I did play, I guess I've like seen like 4 different versions of the game. Like there's the Doki Doki Panic version, which has very different graphics, and I played the NES version quite a bit. This was the one I played the most, and then there was the Game Boy Advance version, which was mostly like this, but with some small differences. I found it funny that Twitch does not have a category for Super Mario All-Stars. This perhaps a difficult... I don't remember ever taking this path before as a kid. I'm trying to... But I think I was used to going a different way in this level. I did it again. As long as Luigi is wiggly. You have Japanese All-Stars. Did they change anything in the Japanese version of this? You mean Super Mario USA? I'm not sure, other than the title screen. Actually, I think it's the same, except for the title screen, if I recall. Doki Doki Panic has a number of sort of maybe minor differences. Like each playthrough is separate, and they're saved, so you do like 4 separate playthroughs, and once you get all 4, I think you finally get the ending. And they have the water that moves too fast and is kind of an eyesore. I think other than the title screen, though, Super Mario USA is the same as this game, or the NES game, I mean. Hi there, Sully Socks, how's it going? It's a good fish and Solak. I gotta be more careful with these things. So I keep neglecting to realize that they can... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. There's still hope. Hi there, Mr. Norbit. How's it going? The emote combo for me. Okay. I feel like I'm about to get the star. No, I need another one. Is this the star? There's the star. Okay, let's go. Of course, right when you get to the end of it. Oh, okay. I think I just need to go into that door. No! Is there a mushroom here? Oh, that's nice. I don't remember this path. I think I must have taken it, but like, as a kid I got used to taking a different route through this place, and I was just so used to it, and like I wasn't, you know, once you practiced, you know, you don't need to go hunting for a mushroom or anything like that anyway. Ooh. These guys are... Wow, this is... This is dangerous. Why is he... Okay. Oh, come on! I can touch it. I can touch it. Maybe? No. Maybe? No. Unless there's... No. My star is crap forever. But was the star in Doki Doki Panic, or was there a different thing? And what was the music for it? That's what I wonder. I can't remember. There's some other differences in Doki Doki. I don't think you can have the super jump in Doki Doki Panic, or there's something different like that. Or maybe you can't run in Doki Doki Panic? Oh, yeah, no running. That's what it was. Oh! Conveyor belt got me. Are you sure you want to deploy a nuclear bomb to my stomach? I already did so. I feel really good now. It feels really nice once the pain subsides. Normally, I don't recommend eating a whole Carolina Reaper. It was very painful for the first like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's fine at this point. The jumps were different, were they? Yeah, I think Peach was different. I think the floating Peach... I forget. It's been a long time since I played Doki Doki Panic. But it sounds like people in chat have played it and can remember better anyway. So feel free to explain if you know. But, yeah, I'm really not used to this path. Like, I guess I got so used to going a completely different way that I've just completely forgotten about the existence of that path. Okay, so that's Birdo over there. Birdo over here. This bird doesn't have a key, though. I don't need to fight this one. If I go on top, is that easier? Ooh! These ones are counterclockwise. This is the Birdo. Birdo and Fanto. Oh no. No! That was a mistake. Oh. Oh, I gotta play this, I've gotta play 7-1 again. The air is stuck around your lungs and you feel dizzy. Yeah, I don't know. I've eaten some really spicy things before, and I like to have spicy foods regularly, but not to this level. So, like, a Carolina Reaper, I like the taste. I actually think they're a really nice pepper, and I'm glad I've grown them. But, yeah, like, you can't eat a whole one in a meal. It's not reasonable. You can have pieces of it, or, like, if you put a whole one in a pot of chili, it's a very nice spicy chili, not insanely spicy. Well, it depends. If you don't have spicy things at all, it's maybe insanely spicy, but it's not, like, super... it's not super bad. It's not, like, even, like, the kind of, like, spicy food you get at, say, an Indian restaurant. But, it is significantly spicy, and you only need one. And the flavor of it is powerful enough that you get, like, the smell and flavor of it, even with just one. So, I find it very nice to use in cooking so far. I've only grown a few so far. Like, this is one of... I think this is the 6th pepper that has ripened. The first one happened last year, just before it got... Oh no. Can I get that guy out of there? Just before it got too dark or too gold for it to grow anymore. So it was kind of through the whole winter. Oh, did I give up my star? Completely lost track of what I was doing there. Didn't get the star. Okay, just grab this guy. Oh no, that's not what I need. You can go up there. And then... there we go. Should be... oh! Should be fine now. Okay. So yeah, like I grew one last year, and I tried that in chili. That was my first trying of it. And then... as the light started to increase this year, I got 3 little peppers at once, but they were kind of small. I didn't want to do this challenge with like a little tiny one, so those I made chili with as well. And then I had another one I was going to use. I guess that was the 5th one, but a bird pecked a hole in it, so I gave up on that one. And I guess this is pepper number 6. Gotta be more careful. Oh no! Okay. Birds don't actually have, they don't have any response to capsaicin, so spicy things don't mean anything to them, apparently. So apparently that's the thing, birds eat hot peppers. They're immune. Okay. Let's try the other path. Is it here? No. It's here. This is the other path, I think. Aha. So I guess this is the faster path, but it skips the mushroom? Oh! I actually don't remember where this goes anymore. This is neat. This is curious. Where are we going? I want revenge on that one for scaring me. I don't remember taking this route. Oh. Oof. Hi there, Sinistubborn. How's it going? Maybe they're impressed that birds can't eat grapes? Is that a thing? I didn't know that. I know a lot of animals can't eat, like, grapes or onions. Oh! Okay. Should really, So what are these enemies? Are they like a little... Are they like a turkey, or... They've got like a wing and like this ruff. They remind me of Spy vs. Spy. Spiciest thing... Strong Steven. Minced pepper with some preservatives. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the Plague Doctor masks. Okay, so... Oh, this is... Just fall here and... There we go. At least these enemies I can duck. Unlike the Birdo eggs. You cannot duck Birdo's eggs. And I can't remember if you can duck them when you're small, or if you can duck them as Toad or something, if it's just Luigi that's tall. But you cannot duck Birdo's eggs as tall Luigi, at least. I don't know if it's also true for small Luigi. I haven't. Oh! The timing on that was so tricky. That is a hard one. Okay. Okay, so this path I remember now. Whoa! Wow, I didn't remember it well enough to see that coming. Okay. Well, there's my revenge. Ooh! Right, I have to fight Birdo. How many lives do I have? Okay. This chain actually makes things a lot easier. I was expecting 3, but it keeps giving 2. Or 1. Ah! A total hack of Prince of Persia SNES? No, I didn't hear that one. The Super Nintendo version was not my favorite version of Prince of Persia. Like, I really loved the Apple II version and the DOS version, but the Super Nintendo one went in a direction that I felt it took away from the things that I loved about the original. It was okay, but you know, not my cup of tea. I know some people think it's the best version of the game. So, but, you know, I don't know what I'd feel about a ROM hack version, because they could take a different approach that I might like. Oof. Ah! What a case of unexpectedly pressing left. Okay, so I will only expect 2. Because it seems like I'm almost never seeing 3. I say that and then there's 3. But if I get an egg on 2, I'm going to go for it. Was it the level changes in design? The changes are big. I feel like the mechanics of the motion aren't as solid as in the original, but they tried to make the combat a little bit better, but then they added a whole lot more of it, and I found it kind of annoying and tedious. It adds some weird bosses. There's like a Ray Harryhausen kind of inspired multi-armed god boss that is just a really, really weird fight. It goes on for much, much longer, and it loses the quiet feel of the original. Like, I love the minimal presentation, it feels very tight and connected to itself, and avoiding telling you too much. But the Super Nintendo one feels like somebody felt the original wasn't arcade enough, and they added stuff to it. And it is a Konami port. It does have some of that kind of like... I like Konami games. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just like it's weird to apply it to Prince of Persia. So like, to me, it's not the same game anymore. It's like a similar game that's been transformed a lot. I like that it has music, which like the original just wasn't able to outside of the title screen because of the limitations of Apple II. But oh, see that? Now I'm getting 3s. There's so many 2s and 1s. I thought it was easier because of the chain. I'm lying to myself. I have to do this world again. Okay, so I need another 2. 2 where the second one is an egg. Three flames. 1 egg. It's really hard to time. so he's really easy to fall off the one. Okay. Oh, the conveyor belt! Okay. Oh, at least I can use the key to kill these enemies. That takes some of the pressure off. Okay. Maybe I'll bring them both over here. So I do know what's coming. This, I thought, is, like, to me, this is one of my favorite moments in video gaming. Where it's like, congratulations, you're at the end of the level, right? Pick it up. But no. The door secretly becomes a boss. Oh! Double KO. I feel like going through the rest of this level this time. Just to see it. I've been skipping it. It doesn't have a mushroom, does it? Oh, it does! No. That might all be worth it for the, coins and the mushroom. So yeah, normally you're supposed to get on the bird over here, ride it all the way to the left. Backwards flapping bird. The rocket ship is such a funny idea. So, do I get the star this time? Okay. Okay. I remember spending a lot of time on this level. I think like my first times into it, because it is a pretty tricky level. Like, and Green Birdo. It's not trivial. But I guess, yeah, with enough practice you get better at it. See, that's why I don't even remember. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I just would skip as a kid once I got good at it, because, like, you don't need the mushrooms, you don't need to go out of your way for them. I'll look up here again, though. Ah. Who told you to come back? Oh, now you're back. It feels like there should be a secret, like, at the top of the doorway there, but... I don't know if it's like, can you pick something up there? I've already lost my... Oh, can you go into that hole, or is that a bottomless pit? So, this path, yeah. It's definitely easier to take the right path, and there is a mushroom both ways, so... I guess if you really wanted to, you could get both. But yeah, I had forgotten there was even a mushroom over here, because, like, yeah, like, that was one of those things that I just got in the habit of skipping once I got good at the game. Oh yeah, the mushroom's up here. I remember. Oh man, this area was a nuisance. Okay, so we just want to fall down to the left, maybe? Is that safe and fast? It's funny how if you get coins in this level, you don't get to use them. It's kind of funny. Sort of like if you get experience points for beating the final boss, like a RPG. Why does that keep happening? Keep sliding off to the left while climbing ladders. I think there's just sort of an iffiness to this gamepad where if I'm holding up, could be the gamepad, could be my thumb position or something, but like it seems like it wants to go diagonal up left sometimes when I think I'm just pressing up. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay, so this part, not so bad, but this next room is real tricky. Maybe not this one so much as... Oh, no, I've already... Ooh, I got a boost. This one. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh. No, no, I slipped off. I slipped off to the left. Okay. At least you get a checkpoint at every door. That's kind of nice about this game. Yeah, I should have had it. But yeah, I keep having this problem of... Oh. Do that again. Of trying to be holding up on the chain and getting up left diagonal. that was... Oh, I recovered. The room scroll, the vertical scroll moment, like you're trying to jump off that immediately, but then the game is like pausing and you have to jump as soon as the scroll stops. That sort of throws around. Oh, at least I remember the timing on those guys. Oh, if I use the POW, maybe I can get a heart from them. Oh, I despawned one of them. Well, let's see. Heart? Heart? No. No dice. What a drag. Ah! I got 4 lives now. Oh, it's this time for this one. Maybe I'll have good luck with it. Yeah, that did feel like a 1. It's just... if it's gonna be 3, or if it's gonna be 2, like I can't... Everything you do with Luigi is such a commitment. There we go. See, that turned it with you. Oh, I guess you still can recover if it's 3. It's just... Okay. Okay. Well, okay. Things are going pretty well now. Let's put this one here. Here it comes. I love these crow faces better than... So in Doki Doki Panic, they were like a mask. And these crow faces, the crow face is much more fun. Okay, I got it. I love it, though. Okay, here we go. Give me your vegetables. It's funny, I think this tune feels more kind of dramatic on NES. Oh. Next time. Only this machine could make a spicy pepper. Unless he was to make these, I don't know if that's a squash, or if that's like a big bell pepper. I love that this game ends with us feeding a frog vegetables. What a good final boss concept. One more? Oh, the left one is... that's the hardest to dodge. Oh. No! Green pumpkin. That's another interpretation. Alright. Because I had to continue... I wonder if it'll erase the stats of Luigi on the ending screen. Okay. That's 2. Getting better at the left side dodge. Okay. Should be 3. 2 more, I think? I forget if it's 5 or 6. I think it's 5. Find out shortly. Yeah. We got him. Was that music faster on the NES? Somehow I feel like it was. Alright. We pull the cork. Out come the fairies. Contributor 26. Well, look at like the blood coming out of his eyes. The explosion always makes me laugh. It is faster on the NES? Okay. So I wasn't just... It did feel kind of slow. With everyone else taking credit for what Luigi did. Oh man, I loved this ending so much as a kid. Like, I didn't expect it. And it's such a great art. Like they spent so much of the game ROM on the NES version with these tiles for this animation. I forget if they changed any of these between the versions. Bezo. Because there's the thing where they say like Ostro and Birdo and they get them mixed up. Tweeter. That's the one with the... Yeah, it does look like a mask. Like a plague mask. Especially with that white outline there. Trouter. Pidgeot. It is Pidgeot. Is there a Pidgeotto in a later game? Or no, that's a Pokemon, isn't it? Albatos. That one was always funny. Spark. It's a little bit uninvented, maybe. Subcon? They're called Subcons, but we're in Subcon, aren't we? Yeah, it says Birdo and Ostro. It gets them mixed up. Autobomb. On the Autobahn. Mauser, Fry Guy. Cloglip. It's got the L in this version. Triglide. So it's Triglide that comes back twice. I forgot which one it was. Wasn't it? For some reason I thought there was 2 Mausers. And Wart can still laugh in ghost form. The end. Push start? I don't remember it doing that. Oh. I guess that's a Super Nintendo version. Thing that it does. Anyway, that was Mario 2. And Carolina Reaper Pepper. I still feel the pepper. There's like tiny amount of sort of pain sort of left in the stomach area, but there's still like the euphoria part of it too. Like it feels good. It was an enjoyable experience overall. The pain at the start was a bit much. I went for the milk. I didn't last long before going for the milk, and when my milk ran out, I went for the ice cream. But I don't know. It was good. It has a good flavor. I really like the flavor. And I'm really glad that my pepper plant, after a year and a half, it's finally like just making lots of peppers. It's happy. And they're coming, and I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with all of them. I don't think I can eat them at the rate they're produced, but I think I can dry them and grind them into a powder. That's my plan. So I'll have this like spicy powder that I can shake on my food. I think that'll be good. I actually, like, that is a thing I like to have. Like if I cook eggs in the morning or something, it's nice to put like a couple Thai chilies in it or something, chopped up. That's a good breakfast to me. But yeah, so that was fun. I got to revisit Super Mario 2 the way I used to play it a lot. I love that it says Mario Madness on there. It's such a funny box art. Got this good music. I do really love the soundtrack kind of like redo for All Stars. I didn't like all of it, especially like Mario 1. I could just start it up, but the these sort of like really full extra harmony kind of jazz chords, I didn't like them when I was a kid, but I like them a lot now. It just feels, I really like the feel. Those chords, they're fun to me now. I like the sound of them now. I thought they were too much. It felt excessive when I was a kid, but I love them now. I love this variation of it. Anyway, thanks everybody for joining me on this adventure. It's been fun.